Hello and welcome, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Sri Lanka win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight. Going to be the right-hander opening first up today. Up the other end, opening with him, is the left-hander. And it's a good combination to start this match.
Curran to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They'll get at least one here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. And that's 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. 8 runs out of there. Sri Lanka are none for 8.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Going with pace now. Absolutely middled that. There could be a couple if they hustle. This should be close. Worked away. That's a nice single. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Shot. Should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Into the second over, Sri Lanka.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Perfectly timed. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Rashid with a huge appeal. Big edge, where's that going?
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Could that be out? Looks like it.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit. He's got their tail up.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Absolutely middle that.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
They'll get at least one here. Chance. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Pereira coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Outrageous catch, what a wicket to get.
Dhananjaya, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Good return back from the deep.
End of another disappointing over. Brooke has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
So it's the left-hander in next, and he's a fine player to watch as well.
Bobby runs here, doesn't beat the infield.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And gone. Deep point, needed to move around a fair bit and has taken a wonderful catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh no, you cannot afford to miss chances like that. 4 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 5 for 44. England are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Dhananjaya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll get at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. That's gone down. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 7th over, Sri Lanka are now on 5 for 51.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
End of the 8th over, Sri Lanka are now on 5 for 56.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. We'll see how they go. Went for the drive, complete miss. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Boundary last ball. What's to... come this delivery, I wonder.
Yep.
A nice shot. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
End of the ninth over. The batting
Going
team
with spin now.
5 for 65. Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Nicely played.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. There'll be runs here. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Shanaka, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Curran coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Right out of the middle of the bat. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Right out of the middle. Nicely played.
End of the 11th over. Sri Lanka now on 6-3.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Gone! Gully with an easy catch.
Hasaranga, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Shot, should be runs here. Great shot, at least one on offer. That's right out of the middle of the bat. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out.
Chimera, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Dawson, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Chance to run two.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Shot, at least two on offer. They've gone up here. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Parpirana was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Middled that one. Great timing. There'll be runs here. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Into the 14th over, Sri Lanka are now 9 for 91.
They'll get at least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Great shot. At least one on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Into the 15th over.
Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will he reply?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Dropped. What a let-off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's a confident appeal. Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot, at least two on offer. Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Shanaka has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Poor shot, really lucky. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. There'll be runs here. right out of the middle of the bat. Hit that hard and fast.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
End of the 18th over. Sri Lanka are now 9 for 125.
Rashid coming back into the attack. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. England with a massive shout. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Could be close. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Shanaka, fortunate there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Rashid with a huge appeal. Curran to bowl the last over. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs 1. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Went for the drive, complete miss. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh my, that's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot. Runs possible.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Power and precision in that shot. Over. England are 1 for 14.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Shanaka coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
Left the wide one, wicket-keeper with the gather.
There'll be runs here. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand it. Admire that shot. Some adjustments to the field.
That's a solid shot. Everyone's gone up. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
In
13 runs added there. England are 1 for 27.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Dhananjaya, the spinner, coming into the attack. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 10 runs from it. England are 1 for 37.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Nice shot, runs possible. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Could be close. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. A nice shot. Massive outside edge. Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Middled that one, great timing. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Driven through cover. Just the one. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, and as it turns out, pretty costly.
Shot. Should be runs here. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
England starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Sri Lanka in a whole heap of trouble.
Power play done and dusted, and what a good one.
on.
10 to 12 runs and over, and it's put them in a very good position for the rest of the innings.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Edged it. That's a massive chance, but can't keep hold of it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Too full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Scamper through for a single. Good running. That's the over. England are 1 for 75.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Dhananjaya has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Finds the edge. Everyone's gone up. Dhananjaya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. That's a solid shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, dropped it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, nice shot. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. England are 1 for 90.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
There'll be runs here. Edged it. And the chance goes begging. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Shot. Yes. Should be runs here. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That's a solid shot.
Yep.
Everyone's gone up. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the over. England are 1 for 114.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Patirana back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. They'll get at least one here. Hit that hard and fast. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot through the gap.
Good return back from the deep.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, superb timing. There'll be runs here. Edged, unplayable.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Chance to run two.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Over, England are 1 for 131.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They need 1 to win.
Shot. Should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.